Alrighty.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Today's one of our favorite topics.
It is Wellness Awards.
It's our favorite time of year.
I was just about to say 2025, and I realized that that's a year ago. It's 2026.
Yeah,
we've been doing this for a long time.
We've been doing it for several years. It's one of my favorites.
I love it. I think it's fun.
I always find it so interesting because it's the time of year when we really shine as like having opinions.
Yeah.
I want people to either have super negative reactions to something or super positive reactions to something. It's the neutral that makes it hard.
I think so too. I love when I talk to people and they're like, I absolutely hate this, or I love it, I'm using it forever. But when people are like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Give me more. I need something. I need something more than that. That's not going to be helpful here.
Yeah.
I know.
We try. How many products do you think we try? Rebecca knows. How many products do we try, Rebecca?
I mean, I would guess over 300.
We test over 300 products, 330 products across oral care, fitness,
sleep. Yeah.
And how many products do you think you tested?
Like 90. I'm positive.
Yeah.
At least 90. I think I tested 22 sneakers, like 17 leggings. I was looking the other day, and it doesn't feel actually like that much when I do it. It feels like that much when I'm submitting my feedback. But when I'm doing it, it doesn't really feel that way because I test mostly fitness stuff. And so it's easy because I put on a pair of leggings, I put on a sports bra, I put on socks, and I put on shoes. So it's like, it helps me create little outfits. And then I just keep doing that. So then it kind of feels like, I'm testing 5 or 6 things at one time. Yeah. So it doesn't feel like I'm testing so many individual things. But then when I look at my spreadsheet, and I'm like, whoa, I'm testing a lot of things.
Yeah.
What are you mainly testing?
This year I'm testing a lot of oral care, or several oral care, a lot of sneakers because I like testing sneakers. Pajamas.
Oh my gosh.
Sleep. I got sleep and pillowcases.
The best addition we've ever made.
Cooling pajamas.
Jammies.
Specifically. Yeah.
Oh man, I feel so grateful for the jammy category.
I had a new pair of jammies every night.
Me too. It's the best thing ever. I get so excited to pick them.
Yeah.
I wear them like athleisure. I wear them just like out and about now. I'm at the bodega in my set. I love it. Best category we've ever had.
You're going outside in inside jammies?
Well, yeah, but then I don't sleep in them.
Oh, okay.
Like, I personally believe there's jammies that are...
I'm like...
No.
Okay.
No, I don't let outside clothes in
Yeah,
bed.
right. I was going to say.
Absolutely not.
I was going to say. That doesn't sound like you.
Doesn't sound like me. No, but I love long sleeve shirt jammies with the matching long pants.
Yeah.
I cannot sleep in them. I can nap in them. I can lounge in them. I can run errands in them. I cannot sleep in them. Like, I'm a shorts, t-shirt, tank top person. Like, I just can't do it.
Even in the winter?
It could be 0 degrees. Negative. Yeah.
And you're in shorts.
And a t-shirt. Yeah. I feel suffocated.
Did you test any night dresses?
No, did you?
I had a couple night dresses.
Interesting.
Sometimes I'm a night dress girl. Sometimes I'm not.
Yeah.
During this testing season, I was not a night dress girl.
I can't imagine one personally.
Because at some point it becomes a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like the way that I like toss and turn a light.
That's how I feel.
It becomes a t-shirt, and then it's like I just am so like overstimulated.
Yes.
By the fact that it's not functioning well in the middle of the night that I wake up and I'm like,
get this off me.
It's not right.
Yeah. But that's how I feel about long pants and the long sleeve shirts because they're loose.
Yeah.
So I just feel like suffocated by fabric.
I can understand that because when I'm wearing like a long sleeve, long pant jammy set, eventually the pants do like they're like
become pantaloons,
gauchos on my, like up to my knees. And that's also overstimulating.
I completely agree with you. No, I need to be in a very like low maintenance, calm sleeping attire.
But like I couldn't do like leggings while I sleep. Like it can't be it can't be compressed to my body and it can't be too loose that I'm like drowning in fabric.
We test that fine line.
We find that fine line.
We really do. I also feel like the silk pillowcases we tested, I was surprised by how many opinions I had because I was like, a silk pillowcase is a silk pillowcase. But there are different types of silk. whether it's an open envelope situation versus a zipper situation. Does it cause static? Does it start fraying in the wash? Like
sometimes the silk has like an oily feel on your hands, and I did not like that.
I agree with you.
That feels not pleasant to me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Or even just like touching it and putting it on the pillow.
Oh, yeah.
I also prefer a zip.
Me too. I love a zip.
I love a zip.
I gave every single silk pillowcase that I tested with no zip less points.
Yes.
Just because it's annoying.
Yes.
It's just simply annoying.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about the fact that if I move my head a certain way, my pillowcase is going to fly off.
Right.
No, annoying.
Outside of sleep, you tested a lot of sneakers.
A lot. Yes, I did.
What do you look for in a sneaker? What's your testing process?
Okay,
you
great
put
question.
An outfit together.
Yes.
But you've been doing this for we've been doing wellness awards for 3 or 4 years.
3 years.
And probably over that
4
years.
We've been corrected.
Probably. You've been testing sneakers. We've been doing wellness awards for over 4 years. You've been testing sneakers for over 4 years. You've probably tested, I don't know.
I could not even calculate how many. Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of sneakers. You've got it down to a science.
I do.
Test.
Well, for me, I always start on the treadmill because if I like a sneaker on the treadmill, great. I'll just keep my run going, test it out for, let's say 3 miles. I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. I don't mind it. Let's see if I can just make it through the rest of my run because my base is like a 6-mile run. And I'm like, okay, if I can make it through 6 miles and I like it or I don't hate it, I'll take it outside. But if I put it on and I'm on the treadmill and it's like 3 miles in and I'm like, this sucks and I cannot keep going, I always bring a second pair with me to the gym and I'll just like change them out if it's like a reliable pair that I know I love. Mm-hmm. And then that sneaker is just dead to me. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And then that one is not getting the outside treatment. So that's how I do it because
phase 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Phase 1. Because I remember first year we did this, I did not have that down to a science. And I was suffering through a couple runs. And I was like, I don't deserve to do this to myself. I shouldn't do this. So that's my little process for sneakers. And then for workout attire, I kind of just like put it on and I'm like, all right, we'll see kind of how this goes. I always run in everything, even if it's like low or medium impact, because I think sometimes brands will say a sports bra or a legging is low, medium impact. And then you try it for a higher impact activity and you're like, honestly, I like it better for that.
Yeah.
So I give it, a couple chances. And then for me, like the leggings situation is really like if they are slipping down, if they are rolling around,
right.
I can't handle it. They've got to go. And the sports bra is pretty easy for me too. It's like if this is chafing, if it's uncomfortable, if it's suffocating me, or on the other end, if it's just like not supporting me, it's got to go.
Yeah.
So I feel like the leggings and the sports bras, I'm a little bit quicker to make my mind up about. The sneakers take me a couple runs.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah. And I think too, like we test running sneakers and walking shoes. And I think there is a distinction for some of them, but others, you don't really know by just looking at them, or even the brand's website sometimes will say like, okay for walking and running. And then I'm kind of like, I don't know about that, but I'll give it both chances. I'll give it a running chance and I'll give it a walking chance. Yeah. And sometimes I agree with the brand, like, oh yeah, this is fine for both. Other times I'm like, this, you cannot run in this.
Right.
You're crazy.
All running are walking, but not all walking are running.
Absolutely. And I think sometimes that gets a little inflated, like on the brand's website, sometimes they're like, you can run in this. I'm like, but should you?
Right.
I don't know. I do have one thing. This year we tested a lot of, I would call them fashion running sneakers. And I hated them.
Yeah.
Every single one. I just don't believe that if you are a fashion first brand, you can make a great running shoe. I just don't. Like, I think that the technology, I know.
You're throwing a
hot take out there.
Hot take, yeah.
I really do. Like, I just feel like we have tested them sporadically in the past because brands like Aloe and Lululemon, like they have running sneakers all of a sudden. And so, we've tested a couple here and there. But then for Wellness Awards this year, we tested a lot at once.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, now I can really see if I'm noticing a difference between like a Brooks, a Saucony, a Hoka, and like, like an Aloe or whatever. And I really did notice a difference. Like, I just felt like the ones that were from the fashion brands, like, were they cute? Yeah, they were cute. But like, am I running, a 10K in this? And am I going to be comfortable? No, I did not like any of them.
But you'd walk in them?
Some of them I would walk in. Yeah. Some of them I was fine with walking in them. Other ones I was just like, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm just not loving this. But someone else might, which is why we have multiple testers.
Right.
Do you have any sneakers that you're like obsessed with?
Well, you know I'm a Saucony girl, so every time I put those on, I'm like
Happy.
I'm a happy girl.
Yeah.
I didn't have any standouts from sneakers this year, but I also wasn't running as much in them. I was doing more of the walking.
Yeah.
So not for sneakers. In previous years, I've tested leggings, and there were definitely like standouts in the leggings, like extra points for pockets.
Oh, yeah.
I think I tested lymphatic drainage leggings last year, and I tested it when it was like 4 degrees outside or like 20 degrees, and the little beads became like icicles, like painful icicles.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not
Not
great.
helping. Yeah.
But not so much this year. I think I like went cozy this year more in my testing categories. I tested a lot of oral care.
Yeah.
Relative.
Yeah.
A lot. Because similar to the way that you like put together an outfit, I was putting together an oral routine and like, testing every element. So it was like I didn't test floss, but I could test a toothbrush, a toothpaste, and a mouthwash at the same time. Actually, the past couple of days I've been doing it, this is so gross, not brushing my teeth when I'm at home, coming to the office, and then brushing my teeth as soon as I come in.
Well, you have it all available.
Because I have it all here. And I'm like, everybody I see, I'm like, don't talk to me. I have to
make it to the bathroom.
Still brush my teeth. And I tested one just recently that was like pop rocks in your mouth, and I didn't love that.
No.
But somebody might. It just was not for me.
Yeah.
I also didn't read the package that said it had pop rocks, and it didn't have pop rocks, but it had like popping things that were happening in your mouth. And I'm brushing my teeth, being like, I think something's wrong. Like something is happening.
That's an alarming experience.
And then I checked the tube, and it said, with bright burst popping technology. And it's like, okay, this makes sense. I'm not dying.
Do you have a favorite silk pillowcase you tested?
Yeah, I liked the Ulta Beauty one.
Did you even know Ulta Beauty made silk pillowcases?
No, but I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I loved it. I tested that one too.
Yeah, I
was like this is solid.
I felt like the silk it wasn't super expensive, because like silk pillowcases can get expensive.
Absolutely.
But the silk didn't feel cheap to me, which was really nice. I think it had a zip.
Yeah, it did.
Because any of the ones that I loved
had a zip.
Yeah. And that one I think I kept on my pillowcase the longest, or on my pillow the longest, because it just like felt so nice.
I agree with that.
So I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I really liked that one too. I also tested one from Quince, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I really do feel like every time we do wellness awards, Quince submits stuff.
I know.
And it's just phenomenal. Yeah. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're doing something right. Because
we liked their leggings, and
we love their leggings. We've loved their sports bras.
Yeah.
I adore the silk pillowcase. Like, they know what they're doing. I was impressed by their stuff. And I feel like a lot of times with activewear, again, if it's like a fashion brand, I'm skeptical about their activewear.
Right. Because like I need pockets.
Yeah. I need pockets.
I need some sort of like, not efficiency. I need something that's like, actually like speaks to the fact that like this sport and you know what I need
100%.
in order to do this sport.
Yes.
Like pockets being one of them. If I'm testing leggings and they don't have pockets, I'm like, well, where am I supposed to put my gels if I'm doing a long run, my phone, and like, because there's sometimes where I don't want to like go out in like a belt.
Me too. I feel the same way.
And I want to like put my phone in my pocket, and you want the leggings to also stay up when you have your phone in your pocket. Or your keys in your pocket, or whatever it is.
No, like jingling.
No jingling, jangling. Yeah. And then like having a tie. Like sometimes having a tie is nice. Sometimes having like the thicker. Like I don't like when you can feel the thin elastic in the waistband of the leggings. I want to feel a thick elastic band.
Me too.
That like almost just absorbs into my skin.
I completely agree with that. You want to be like held in.
Yes.
My favorite leggings, speaking of all of those features, they checked every single box.
Yeah.
Aerie has these like they're for actually like cold weather runs.
That's a fashion brand.
I know. I was shocked. That's why that's why I gave it Like
So
such a
clearly
great review.
designed by athletes.
Yes, they knew that this was for cold weather runs because the inside is fuzzy-ish, but not so fuzzy that you're like overheating immediately. It has these pockets that go all the way down your thigh with zips, which is not always something.
So you're not worried about keys
flying out. They're phenomenal. And they almost have like the jogger bottom a little bit, which I think that feels nice around your ankle. And they have a tie. It's a thick waistband. They were so great. I've done like, I think 2 or 3 half marathons in them in the winter because they were just like so great. I was like, why would I pick another pair if I know this is going to keep me warm without overheating? It holds quite literally everything I'm going to need over the next 2 hours. Like I was amazed. I was so happy with that. And then for sneakers, do you have a favorite? Before I give you my favorite.
No, you give me your favorite.
Okay. Well, actually this year, I started doing this last year, but this year I was very like cognizant of keeping track of all my miles for the runs. Okay. So I, as Rebecca knows, as everybody knows that wanted to test sneakers, I said that I needed to test the Nike Vomero Plus because everyone in Central Park runs in them. Everyone on social media runs with them. I have never, ever liked a Nike shoe we've tested. That's just the truth. Like I've never, for my foot, it was always too narrow for me. These shoes are so insanely good. I like will spend money on them. Like I will go out and buy more when this pair is, beaten to the ground, which is soon. I've done all my long runs with them since like December. I've run 120 miles in them so far. They're still fantastic. They have this like bubble kind of in the midsole. So it just like absorbs literally all of the shock. Like when I like put my foot down, I like don't feel it. I was like, this thing's magical. So now when I see people running in them in Central Park and on social media, I feel a kinship.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not judging you for going with the trend. I agree with you. So I'm obsessed with them. Those are my first. Those are my favorite. The Saucony Azuras, which just came out, I'm obsessed with them. Those are amazing. But those are a speed shoe. Like I definitely will say that the Nikes were great for long distances. And even when I started running in them before I did longer distances, they were fine for I would say like 6 to like 8 miles. I was still happy in them. But the Vomero, not the Vomeros, the Saucony Azuras, unless you hit a certain speed, the shoe wasn't doing what it was designed to do. Like I definitely think you needed to be like under that 9-minute mile marker.
Yeah.
Unless you just like didn't feel it. And then we also did the On Cloud Monster Hyper, which I loved. They were a great like recovery shoe. I felt very balanced in them and they weren't too clunky because I think sometimes the On Cloud Monsters can be clunky. So those are my top 3 faves.
Amazing.
Yeah. Those are my opinions.
Well, Wellness Awards coming out
and
soon.
You get to see every single one that not only we love, all the rest of our team, whole team loved.
Yeah.
Which is fun because
we're just 2 people.
We're just 2 people, yeah. When you get a team of like 20 people involved, your opinion might not be the majority.
Right.
And that is interesting. And I actually love that. I'm okay with like being the odd one out.
Yeah.
If everyone else loves something else and the award goes to that shoe, I respect it.
Well, we were just talking about this right before.
Yeah.
Of like toothbrushes. I could have a favorite toothbrush. You could have a favorite toothbrush.
Yeah.
And then somebody else could completely hate it.
Yep.
So that's the beauty of our Wellness Awards testing.
I agree.
Our process, a look behind the curtain a little bit. Like we have as many people test as we possibly can. And they're all different. They have different teeth. They have different feet. They have different preferences.
Yep.
And that helps us narrow it down. And I think that's really important when we determine like what the best of the best is. Because wellness products are expensive.
Yeah.
Shoes are expensive. And that's why it's really important for, I think, us in the role that we are in to test these things so that when people are out there and they're looking to spend like upwards of $200 on a sneaker, that they know that like this has been tested by somebody that's running 120 miles in that sneaker and can actually verify that like this is the best of the ones that I've tried.
Yeah,
so
I agree. It's definitely one of my favorite things we do. Yeah, so I'm excited for everyone to see our picks.
Yeah. All right. Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.